Welcome back to Carolina Road Cutters. Oh man, I really did nick myself pretty bad. Man, that razor was getting me this morning. Anyways, today I have something special for y'all. The light for some reason is not working worth a dang. These lights suck. Anyways, we got a Bombadil 500, a Rancher 350, and a Brute Force 300. Today is the 9th, guys, the 9th of April. And I thought, what can I do to make things interesting? So I've decided, why not do a fun thing? If I can't get all 3 of these four-wheelers running by the end of the week, then I have to give back and give y'all a $50 gift card. So, yeah, anyways. So the Bombadil, I think, needs a head gasket. I've all gone ahead and cleaned that up. The Rancho needs a lot. Just look how bad that carb is. I got all these parts because where I live, parts take over 3 weeks. And this one needs a new head. And I got the new head. The idea was to do 3 four-wheelers in 3 days. But I'm working right now. And I don't get off work until 9 o'clock almost every night. So if I'm lucky, I can come down here and get 1 hour till 10. So I'm like, well, let's do a couple days. And if I'm lucky, it might rain and I might get a little time off. But I probably won't. So the goal is to, all 3 of these have to be running. I know the Brute Force 300, I've already rebuilt that one. It runs, but apparently there's a crack in the head, so I got new gaskets, new head to put in it. And the Rancho, I know it starts with ether, but I don't know much more about that. This thing came like you see with the head off. I could be missing parts of that. Y'all can win this thing right away. But anyways, let me go ahead, and I'll go ahead and set up my GoPro up and do a montage, and we'll just cut in and out of this. The idea tonight is to try to get this one running. That's the goal of the night, is to get the Bombadil running and maybe the Rancher tomorrow. I don't know. The Brute's going to be the longest, but I think because I've already done it, it's really going to be the easiest. I know it actually runs. These two, I don't know if they even run. So, yeah. Anyways, let me go ahead and get the GoPro set up and we'll start rebuilding the Bombadil. One thing about these old push rod engines, what I call them push rod, I don't know if they are. If you look down, you just line it up there, and voila, she's timed. That's how timing works on these. Ain't that easy? So the worst thing I'm having right now is that I didn't take it apart. So I'm going through all these bolts and nuts and trying to figure out where all of them go, and I didn't take it apart. So I'm doing my best, but this is very complicated when you want the one who took it apart. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the truth. Will she start or will she not start? And maybe she won't put antifreeze in the oil again. I don't know. I didn't take any of this apart, so I really don't know what's going to happen right now. But I didn't take it apart, I really don't know I really don't know anything. I don't even know if I know how to start this thing. Oh, okay. Come on, baby. You got oil. Well, she runs, but I gotta call BS on his gas is good. So we got the Bombadil 500 running, or she runs with ether, but that was the whole point, was the top end with what we wanted to get done, and we got it done, and it seems to work. There's some kinks to work. I gotta drain the gas, charge the battery, and put exhaust back on. But other than that, I think we're good on this. So let's go ahead and start this. We gotta put a boot on and a carburetor. I've already got the boot on over here, as you can see. Got the boot on. Now we just gotta put the carb on. So we have the jerry rigging of everything. There's no more jerry rigging. Fuel shut off, we're not letting fuel come out. So we just filled the hose full of gas, ran it down here, and none of this is like in there. It's just kind of buttoned up there. And we have to literally take and connect. The wires broke off. I got a new one coming, but it's not here yet. So, no bit of truth. Will she start? She runs on her own. Holy crap. I am shocked at this one. I can't believe this one's running. Y'all can't argue that this one's running. So we got both of them running. The Bombadil, I'm not going to count the gas problem because I was told that it didn't. And this was smoking, but that's not my problem. I was told to get it running. It might also just be the oil. I dumped the oil on top of the top end to try to break the rings up because because it felt like they were a little seized up. And that might be it. So 2 for 2. That was running by itself. That will run, but there's like a seal out that he forgot to tell me. We won't count that. But I still might give a gift card away at the end still because of that. So now we got to do is this one by the end of the week. That one's still smoking really bad. That thing is smoking a lot. I'm hoping maybe, just maybe, it's because of the oil I dumped in, but I don't know. I have to ask the guy, because if I have to do the top end, then he won't get brakes, because I'm doing it for a favor. Like, he gave me a foiler and I fixed the foiler kind of thing, but if I put a top end, I can't do the brakes, because the brakes cost more than the top end. And we got this bad boy that we're waiting for the little dial pin right here. They got a little banged up trying to get that piston out and the motor mount, and then we'll be able to put this back together and sell it. Man, we're moving right along this week.
Tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for day 2, and I've been working on this all afternoon, and I got it. Finally, I also found the crack in the head, but to prove I'm not lying, we can turn on key. I have the fan hot wired now because I did that before. The fan never would kick on. Runs like a champ. But anyways, I gotta show y'all just what happened here. Okay, normally you check down here, make sure there's no scratch, no breaks, because normally it's gonna crack somewhere in this area. As you can see, it's a little dirty still. I cleaned it up good before, but it's been sitting on the table. But it's not terrible, and it's fairly flat. I tested that, but you guys just look at this, right there. That's where it's cracked at. You see that? There is no. It explains why I didn't see it last time. I was not looking on this inside. I've never seen one crack there. You also see those holes down there, and there's a hole over there. Like, what? I knew he ran it out of oil, but holy crap, it took all of this with it. But we got the new head on, and she's ready to go. She's not smoking, and she is not overheating. So we got the Kawasaki done. I do need to drain the oil again in case any water got. I don't look like there is. So this one, the petcock, will be here tomorrow. That one, the gasket, because it's discontinued. Yes, it's discontinued. So I had to find a gasket. It's crazy. It took me all night, like 5 hours to find one. I was up till midnight trying to find, but I found the gasket. But because it comes from eBay, of all places, it won't be here till next week. So y'all might win this, and because at first I said, oh, we got that running, so it counts. This one counts because it does run, and that was the deal, to have all 3 running. But because I can't run that, it pushes the oil out. If the gasket don't come by Friday, like it says, it's either Friday to Monday, then y'all might win, and I might give a $50 gift card. I think it's 50. Pretty sure it's 50. I also have to get this thing done. I'll probably work on this tomorrow because I don't think any of these parts are coming tomorrow. So the range is probably tomorrow. This thing right here has been a royal headache. The thingy that goes in here, the race, I forget what it's called. Anyways, it was jammed in there so much we had to make an actual puller, a custom puller, just to get it out. And anyways, all my stuff is strode here, all my tools are here. Hope I got everything now. I got the ring, got the new pin, everything. It's good to go. I'm waiting for a new one of these, because when we were trying to get the thing out, we dinged that up, and I could probably take it out and straighten it, but I need a new one of them. And the motor mount is broken. I don't think you can see that. But anyways, this is day 2. I mean, there wasn't much to record to that. I literally just took the head off, put a new head on, and because I had to hold the timing chain, because last time I did it, the timing chain fell down, and it took me like 3 hours to get it back up because I didn't have a flywheel remover tool. So anyways, I'll catch y'all tomorrow when we are going to probably work on the Polaris. It's just a bonus. We'll see what we can get done.
Eventually.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's day... I really don't know what day it is. Anyways, it's Saturday of this week, so the ranch is running and driving. We got the petcock in, we got the oil change, we got the carburetor. This thing runs good. I don't know what it is about these old Ranchos. They just run really good. They're very easy to get running. Of course, it don't have reverse, and I have no idea why it does not have reverse. And that's not the only thing we got going. We got the Bombardier running. I drained the gas, cleaned the carburetor out, and then I put the seal in, and the guy came and got it. Yeah, I was gonna record some more with it, but I told the guy, hey, it's done. I wasn't expecting him to come right then. He didn't message me till he was almost here. I was like, okay. So he showed up. The Bombardier's done though. But guess what? We did 3 engines in 3 days. My wife has to see me. I've been getting home at like 12 o'clock. But the Rangel is actually put back together, ladies and gentlemen. You just put it. She runs good too. Look at this old girl, she runs great, woo! This old 500 got some power for what she is. Now it's time to sell it. So originally, we were going to go ahead. We're gonna put raked arms on it, or stretched arm, whatever you call it. And we were going to go ahead and extend that rear end, and we were going to do a mud build on this, like put some big old 28s. Or probably maybe 30s if we could get away with it. It really depends what we could do in the front. But we ran out of money, ladies and gentlemen. What can I say? This thing took a lot more than I thought. The transmission is what killed us. It was almost, I think it was $800, and yeah, it was expensive. And we had to put the shifting linkage in it. We had to put the top end in it, carburetor, fuel pump, spark plugs, wheel bearings, everything, ladies and gentlemen. So it really did drain the bank. Well, this was going to be a cheap fix, I thought it for us. No, it drained us. So sadly, we're just going to sell it because we need a shop. We've been working out of our big shop here, but they don't like us sitting here all the time. So anyways, guys, I guess I'll catch you at the house. Maybe the guy's coming to get that Rancho today, but maybe I can go drive it a little bit before he gets here. But the whole idea was 3 engines, 3 days, and we actually did it. I know I ain't been recording, but I've been working my butt off, and I just haven't had time. This killed me. This engine killed me. And then I had training that same night, so it killed me all day. I took off work, worked on it, and then that night it killed me. So it's been a bad week. I'll catch y'all at the house. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the guy was here when I got here with the foiler, so he took it. So we didn't get into no video with the Rancho. But hey, we've done 1,000 videos of Ranchos. And what do y'all think of that thing over there? Should we do a mini mud build? It's a 250 Ozark Quest Quad. I don't really know. It's a 250 Suzuki, guys. Should we do a little mud build? Like just do some little tiles on it, maybe a little snorkel, play with it before we sell it? Or should we just leave it alone and sell the thing? You guys decide. I'm sorry that this video, we didn't get to go in the end and ride a lot of stuff. I mean, the wind's blowing 100 miles an hour. I don't know if y'all can really tell. I mean, it has literally been blowing. Like, I'm behind my truck trying to hide from this wind. It's been a bad week. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. We got 3 engines done in 3 days, technically. I mean, if you count the time we actually walked on. I mean, you could actually say like 4 days, but hey, who's counting? Anyways, guys, I hope you liked this video, and make sure you come next week where we actually have a sponsor, guys, the 4th sponsor. We're going to test their product out in the new swamp, and if you've seen the poll, you already know what it is. So anyways, guys, like, comment, leave a subscription, and I will see y'all on the next one.